Today we're going to add pages to our album. These are the decorative pages that we're going to cover our album sheets with, our album pages. I'm going to do just part of them. You can finish the rest on your own. Next time we get together, we will work on the covers and getting those decorated. So to start with, I cut my sheets. Now this one I cut about the same size as the inner cover. Otherwise there would be just too much white showing. The others I cut 1/4 of an inch less in width and height in order to have 1/8 of an inch border around all the sheets. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm using art glitter glue again. It dries clear and fast, and you can keep moving in your project quite well, and you don't have to sit around and wait for glue to dry. Now there are some projects I do just wait for 24 hours about to let everything just totally dry before I work on it again. Especially if I do like albums, a lot of times if I use art glitter glue only on the inside covers, I will let that dry 24 hours before I try to fold it so that it doesn't buckle. And you want to make sure you're using your metal tip so that you're not getting too much glue on your paper, and you need to move fairly quickly because this dries very quickly. And so we have our front cover put down. Now we're going to move over here to this front page. And again, apply our glue. Each of these pages is going to have a different measurement for them. It will just totally depend on how you cut and what your fold-outs are in size, and that's what you need to look at when you are doing your paper. So I measure everything again and cut piece by piece before I put them down. Okay, I am moving very quickly because I do not want that glue to dry in my metal tip. It will dry quickly in there on you. So I'm going to take these out so they're out of the way and get this ready to glue down. And this was not quite the right size, so I am adding a border up top. And again, you want to make sure that you're leaving that border around the edges. And this will be the top piece. I don't know if I want that one. I think maybe this one. I think I like this one just a little bit better. I think it goes more with this. You know, but I purposely cut out the lace. So we're going to put the lace side up. And And I'm just going along the edges of that lace so that it is adhered down and does not come up if somebody runs their hands over it. All right, here we have a music sheet. I love that. One of the big parts of a wedding is picking out the music. The couple usually picks things that are meaningful to them. I had a lot of music at my wedding. I love music, and I've always have. I was part of the high school choir and wanted a lot of music at my wedding. I'm very much into music lyrics and what they mean and their meaning to me, so. And there's writing on here, so you want to make sure that the writing is right side up, because people will notice, especially if they're into music as they go through the album, if words are upside down. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you can't really see the words that well to know, but. So this is our first fold out. And we need to put magnets here. So we'll put down our first magnet here. And we'll need one of the positives. We will take the sticky off. Actually, I'm going to put it on this other side because it's the open side and I do not want it too close to the edge. So we'll set it over here for now. And got my pokey tool to take the other one off. We're going to take a small piece of paper. This is a sticky note to get it folded straight. Put it down there. We'll grab our negative. Actually, we'll use this one. Okay. We'll put some glue on there. We'll bring it over and press it down. There we go. So that is in place, and now we can go ahead with the rest of this. And what we're going to be doing here is putting in some side we're going to be putting in some side cover or side pockets here. So we're going to turn this way because it looks a little rough there. When you're putting in pockets, you want the folded part, the pocket, to open towards the album itself, so that if you lose a few pieces, or you're carrying the album and the pictures want to come out on you, they stay in the album and don't fly out everywhere. Especially if you're taking the album somewhere to show someone else, you don't want that flying out. So you want to make sure that your pockets always go towards the inside. All right, so I think that's how we're going to do this. I don't think so. Let's try this. That's not going to work. It's too... not quite wide enough for that. So we're going to do it this way. Okay, so I think that's how I want to put them. So we'll get them glued down. All right. Make sure you stay far enough away from that fold that you don't have your page binding when you go to turn it. Now this one, we're just going to put the glue on 3 sides. And I reinforced the pockets with cardstock so that they would be nice and sturdy for things to go in and out and not tear. Okay, and then you have your slide-in pocket there. Now this side. Again, just 3 sides on your pocket. I do not use the Scor Tape for this because it can leave sticky edge there, and you do not want your papers getting stuck in there, any of your photo mats and stuff to get stuck in there. So that will make a nice place for the bride to put photo mats or other memorabilia she wants to keep from her wedding day. And it has the magnet closure there to hold that close when people are going through the album. Now, next we have our large fold-outs here that we worked on the other day. Haven't totally decided what I'm doing with these yet. If you want to use another bit of paper for this, you can go ahead and order another packet. But I'm probably going to be putting this kind of paper down that matches, and then using some of the cut aparts to decorate this area. But we'll see. I will show you that when I get it finished. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my album here and have you go ahead and finish yours. I have some more slide-in pockets that I'll be putting down and decorating with. So I will see you next time, and I hope you enjoy finishing up your album. Next time we will work on decorating the cover, and happy crafting, everyone.